Pathetic. Attack! And we also kidnapped Professor Moe. Say goodbye. After the fight, Oscar took SHF to Dr. Frank's house, and with the help of the doctor, SHF slowly regained strength. And while at it, his Pokemon, including Kadabra, has regained their strength. A week has passed since the fight, and SHF is finally feeling ready. Welcome back to Pokemon Dark Energy. Your new king of Nuzlockers, SinisterHoodedFigure, is here. I should preface that I have played this game before, and I remember this gym pretty well. Gym Leader Issac is one of those boss fights, where if you lose, you can progress with a plot, meaning it's going to be unnecessarily difficult. Or necessarily, I'm never really against high difficulty bosses. This is one of those supposedly unwinnable optional setups. Get ready to fight. Now, I overtrained just so I can properly beat the overleveled boss enemies like him. Oh yes, I distinctly remember when I had to fight a boss fight with the captain. Level 41. That's how high the enemy boss is. However, I think I will try to give as much EXP to my Sandslash, which I actually decided to go for. Problem with Sandslash is that it does not get Earthquake by level up. Gen 2 movesets are an improvement, but there's still a long ways to go. Not many things get the strong moves, and I don't know when I'll get the Earthquake TM. Now, I have gone on one spot to grind for days. I managed to actually train up the Execute to an Executor because I really do believe I need it specifically for this gym. Because Isaac over here has probably the most powerful Pokemon, at least at this point in the game. So I have gone to one spot to grind for several days, and if you wanted to see hours of repetitive Pokemon slaughter, keep working out, you weak shit! It's not a pleasant sight. Along the way, I did run into shinies. As for the Machamp, okay, you can hate me all you want for that, but I did name it KingNappy. Machamp was one of this guy's favorite Pokemon. Funny enough, the shiny sprite of Machamp is the normal sprite in the original games. I did note the color change. Geodude was a far more useful catch. Voltorb was a very interesting catch itself, a bright blue Voltorb. Alright, so since I'll be facing trainers, I will set this up. Yes, this is my team here. This is the most important Pokemon. I had to get it to level 43 because I did need a grass move and I don't know when I'll get Giga Drain. For sure I'll replace Solar Beam with Giga Drain. As for Psychic, it does not learn it by level up. I actually had to purchase this during the simulator battles. Yes, I also forced many Pokemon here to grow strong with the simulator battles, even had to sell my rare candies just so that I can use those simulator battles to pay for them. As the difficulty goes up, you do get a bigger return, but be careful. There are boss fights there that are much harder than you'd expect. Most are just typical trainer fights with just high stats and just generic moves, but there is a Pokemon set with a really deadly, dangerous Kangaskhan that has Body Slam, Earthquake, and Rest. And also Seismic Toss just to get the extra damage, and I think the AI is a bit better on this guy too. Let me tell you, that Kangaskhan is almost as high leveled as the gym leader here. It is incredibly dangerous, so how on earth did I manage to survive that monster? Well, Leech Seed is the most powerful move for a player. and the combination of sleep powder really helped. I made sure never to lose a fight because that would be a waste of EXP. That and it's a Nuzlocke. Darn it. Alright, so one more trainer to go. Yes, I'd be keying this random NPC. And you'll see the gym leader right there is an XP of Bruno. Contrary to Bruno, this guy's Machamp is no joke. To be fair to Bruno in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, his Machamp was no joke either. But that thing didn't have freaking Earthquake, which I remember back then, because I lost to this guy in the past in the beta. Beta 4, not beta 5. And I'm really scared of this. So this Sand Slash actually gives me the nice electric immunity. Okay. This also got some nice physical defense that isn't weak to fighting. So this thing may be a great asset. Now, I am not suicidal. I'm going to go back and heal up properly and set my party specifically to face what's coming up ahead. I know it does take the challenge out of the game quite a bit. But I really do want to show off the end of Beta 5, so I am going to have to loosen up on my rules there. There you see, if the game isn't forcing me to play by its rules, nothing's there to stop me from taking advantage, so I appreciate Naturia for doing this, to force my creativity. Well, the other major problem is, I cannot find mint berries. He has a Pokemon that can put you to sleep, and that is one of the worst things that can happen to you, so you're just gonna need a team without backups. Machamp. I am going to actually put it in set mode now because I'm suicidal. Where is set mode? Battle scene on, battle style, active. No, and this city actually has a lot of build-up for this gym leader here. And even the introduction itself has its own build-up. So, another brave soul thinks he has what it takes to challenge me. The great Issac. Look at this, like there's no music there. This, you know this fight's gonna be very serious compared to everything you've fought so far. Even with the captain around. What makes you so sure you'll have a chance of winning? My Pokemon outclass even those of Gym Leader Arnold. The flying type gym leader. The fighting type gym leader outclasses the bird gym leader. That doesn't worry you one bit? Oh, it does worry me. I just came prepared. Well, let's see how good you really are then. Alright, so the gimmick with this fight is to progress with the plot to get rewards and all that. All you need to do is just beat the first set. But I want to keep this guy healthy. So this thing has magnitude. Wow. But that's not a Machamp. That's a Machoke. So I can't use Dig because enemies here do have Earthquake-like moves. But the big guy, the big Machamp, I know for a fact I won't forget it because that thing whooped my ass pretty bad in the first run of Beta 4. About to use another Pokemon. Primeape. Now in this fight, this is actually the strongest battle here. Oh, Cross Chop is a scary, scary move. Yeah, when I first saw that in the first generation, oh my god, the first time I played Gold Silver, when I saw that Machamp use that move, I knew that that thing was super deadly just from the animation itself. And that Machamp was a lot stronger than a lot of Koga's and even some of Will's Pokemon. Hitmonchan and Onix and all that stuff, the Hitmons aren't so bad. You have the Ghost type and all that. But then the Machamp comes in with freaking Rock Slide, just to nail the Ghost types and the Flying types. And this guy randomly has a Pikachu. He does have a kid in a house, so maybe that's why. Hey, you're pretty good. That was a good warm-up. Now let's start the real thing. This fight is why I overleveled. Yeah, psych, you actually have to fight 2 more Pokemon, and those Pokemon are no joke at all. Level 38, that is a huge level jump. Remember, the last high level thing we fought was a level 37 Steelix. This thing has good defenses on both sides, some decent speed, and it can do some attacks. Not any weak stuff like Rock Throw or Magnitude, no, this thing can hurt you. And it can try to put you to sleep. And thank God it missed. Almost. So now I can kill it without being too weak, and thank goodness. And here it is. Here is the scariest Pokemon I've faced so far. Machamp. Oh boy, this is the hardest gym battle in the game. The Machamp here has really powerful attacks. It's level 31, and it has 100% perfect coverage. But there's something devious about this Machamp. I don't recall which rock move this thing has. Earthquake. Oh boy, Earthquake. Now, I might consider sacking this. But the most important thing is to get that Leech Seed off. Okay, good. We're in very good shape here. Ancientpower. Yeah. Don't boost. Oh, thank God. Let me tell you something. If that thing actually got the boost, this fight would have been over. One more thing. I need to put it to sleep. Oh, I don't think Kadabra, with that fragile defense, because this thing just came with an Earthquake. Machamp just hits way too hard. Alright, so now we can actually switch to this thing. Because I know he has a Hyper Potion reserve ready to heal him up. No, I did come close to trying to wear down that Machamp, but then he healed it and I lost in Beta 4. Alright. Exeggutor is the only thing bulky enough to take a Machamp. But in competitive, that's why Machamp has hidden power book. Oh! Oh, it actually hit a crit. A crit Psychic would one-shot it with Stab. But I really needed the power from Exeggutor. Imagine if I didn't catch this thing though. This battle would have been exponentially worse. I definitely would have had to rely solely on Jump Bluff to Leech Seed and Sleep Powder. So, in a way, we beat the hardest gym leader. How did you do that? Leech Seed strats. And that's why I take away Leech Seed from all my hacks. I don't want people to cheese out those boss fights. Wow. Your Pokemon sure are strong. As a token of your hard-fought victory over the great Issac, I'd like you to have this. TM01. That would be the useless dynamic punch. No guard isn't a thing yet, so unfortunately I have no use for that. Truly are an amazing trainer, SHF. If I could demonstrate the kind of skill and determination you showed me today. Oh yeah. Skill, determination, preparation. That was amazing. You handle that Machamp like a champ. Well, KingNappy won't hurt anyone else, so I had to take him out. I needed a plan. It is KingNappy. Oh no. Okay, no. That would be an insult to a bunch of Machamps there.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Alright. Shall we proceed to the next town, hopefully? Maybe. I wanted to separate the parts, but this came out much better than anticipated. I wonder... Yeah, you can't go there, you need to hit a random guard. No. I wonder what she'll say, what her wife will say. Maybe she'll give a reward? Maybe. A lot of time training is fighting type Pokemon. Oh, he did overdo it. I do the same thing. Yeah, nothing's changed. Alright. So... let's move onwards. Oh, I gotta catch Pokemon. Hang on. Now you guys get to see the rest of my team. The rest of my slaves. Though only my highest ranking ones will earn my respect. Ugh. I really don't like moving Pokemon. If the recording ever messes up, then this is gonna be bad. Even in Nuzlocke, it would be wise to save states just in case something goes wrong. So here are my dead Pokemon. There is Scarf. There is a new one, and another new one. There is Firewall. This one I need to get there, because it's actually one of my catching mons. After I move everything else out. May seem excessive to place there. The soft hitters. You're a bit of a hard hitter. Alright. I want to get to the next town and see if I could earn another... I actually could earn another really powerful Pokemon this time. But wait. A group of shady characters moved toward the Milky Way village not too long ago. Take this guy's warning seriously, or else you will pay for it. Now, there is new Pokemon, so let me see. 5 Great Balls. Yeah, I definitely... Oh, I'm so sorry I didn't come so prepared. I was gonna just make this one part. So I am looking forward to Gen 8 this time. And in this time, I might consider doing some showdown. But first, I have to do some laddering with Gen 7, so I can get familiar. But power creep is a thing. Alright. Wait, I'm an idiot. Get back here, Blissey. I guess I was distracted for talking about Gen 8. This cute little rabbit Pokemon, some otter, and a grass type. Wow, my memory is pretty bad. I don't know who the evil team is there yet. One has to wonder. Pokemon Sun, no, Sword and Shield. Yes. So, who will we be shielding then? Alright, now I can finally catch something in broad daylight. What will I get? Come on. Don't drag this out. Alright, what's our winning Pokemon? That's a bit disappointing. We have a fire type. I have better ones. Actually, this is really bad because this thing has roar. Shit. Put it to sleep, put it to sleep. No, please, please, please don't. Excuse me for 1 second, I kinda need to vent my anger right now. I'm actually really pissed off. Let me go find that thing, kill it in cold blood, because I am a vengeful son of a... Yeah, not to. Oh good, more Pokemon that can flee. I wish I could have gotten this. Oh, believe it or not, I really do need a flying type, and Jump Bluff doesn't count. Fun fact, Natu actually can't learn Fly because it's too tiny. Xatu can, fortunately. Oh, can I just... I wish I put like some kind of war clause, but I definitely want a flyer. I don't want to be traveling like all this time. So, I am going to search for this Vulpix, murder it in cold blood. Because I am so pissed off. Should've led with frickin' a sleep powder user. Here's a great Pokemon that I will never be able to get again. That is just awesome. That is just completely awesome. This thing can learn False Swipe, so it can actually weaken Pokemon. I probably would have just kept it as a Scyther. There is this thing that ruined everything. I'm going to kill it. I'm going to kill it with extreme prejudice. Slash it, slash it, slash it. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Nothing like cold-blooded murder to act as therapy. Alright. Let's cut this tree. These two trees here. Alright. So we have to jump a ledge. Oh. What is up with this guy? No, I'm actually curious. If this guy actually had visual, there will be no way to get past this guy. You'll get caught. Meryl. Normally, I would switch. But Meryl has the worst defensive stats of any water type. Like, this thing's really, really bad. Yeah. Slash everything. That's why you're called Sand Slash. For DS. Oh! Oh wow, Houndour. Unfortunately, yes, I do want to keep this in set mode. For now, because I do distinctly recall a boss fight coming up. I spun out. What? Spin faster? What the hell? Hold on. Wow. What did I just deposit? Alright. Electabuzz. Oh, thank God I didn't deposit this. Hey, actually. Blackout position, what? That's a harsh way of going at it. Alright, Blissey. Oh man, Blissey, you just had to miss the sing. Why, Blissey? I know, Vulpix is a piece of crap. Yeah, that nerf in Gen 2, just taking away his special attack, you know, taking away a fire type's offense is one of the only things that's somewhat decent at. Now it's worthless. Until it gets Drought. Hell, even with Drought, that thing is still kind of a liability because that thing just simply doesn't hit hard. I'm sure everyone has questions as to why they thought it was a good idea to take away Ninetales' offense. Now I need something, I don't have a tank. No, this thing's gonna get butchered. This thing's also gonna get butchered. No, that thing's not powerful enough. Alright, go on, Primeape. Let's heal up and then take on the boss fight. We're almost there. Once we get to Milky Village and deal with the next boss fight, we'll proceed. Because there is some plot going on. Thank goodness I got myself a teleporter. Actually, this part is important. So, you see this trainer here? I think, if I recall correctly, this guy will actually be important later on. Believe me. What do you want? I just want nothing to do with this guy. But he is actually gonna be not very important, but he is gonna be part of a side quest here. Coughing, coughing, coughing. No, 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 not again. I am not dealing with that. I'm just mad because I don't have a Ghastly. I've been grinding in hopes of catching one of these things, but I could never find one. I got a shiny Voltorb, I guess that's nice. That's why I'm gonna have to get Golem up for sure, just to deal with potential exploders. Send out coffee. Yes, sirree. My question is if Golem can take a critical hit explosion from one of these stupid Pokemon. Darn it. You got lucky. But next time we meet, I'm taking my prize money back. Maybe even more while I'm at it. Yeah, this is strange. This guy will be relevant later on. Alright, girl. That guard has been staring at me rather strangely. Nah. She was a beauty. Huh. You say anything different? In all honesty, I'm gonna leave this as an exciting conclusion, no, an exciting beginning in the next part. So, you better hit that bell notification so that way we can see the boss fight with Team Darkness and the Captain just in case he shows up. So, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Seriously, I would appreciate a subscription. Share and like with everyone. You can follow me on Twitter. Remember, there's that bell notification. Apparently YouTube is just enjoy messing with people, so Thank you all for watching. We'll continue on with some more Pokemon Dark Energy. This kid is more talented than we thought. And this guy is way more dangerous than I thought. Sir, we can't handle this kid. Oh no, it's the boss. So, you're SHF. How do you know my name? And why are you trying to hurt me? The world is cruel, my friend. Oh, you don't need to tell me twice. Some are born to win, others to fail. The quest you began must end sometime. But tough luck, the time is now. Prepare to fight.